The service cage at the Monte-Carlo Country Club allows fans and prospective future pros the chance to put their serves to the test and record their fastest efforts. As the big serving business gets underway on court, 15 of the top 16 seeds have made it through to the third round to do battle for a place in the quarterfinals. Defending champion Stan Wawrinka was first to take to Court Central. The Swiss number 2 would have his work cut out to make it past 9th seed Grigor Dimitrov. To the shock of the Monte Carlo crowd, the Bulgarian came racing out of the blocks to put the 7th seed to the sword.
Oh, yes!
Dimitrov had a losing 2-1 record against Wawrinka coming into the match and was striving to even that stat in the second set, giving the Swiss number 2 little room to manoeuvre. An exceedingly out of sorts Wawrinka coupled with a high-energy Dimitrov meant this match was over in under an hour, the defending champion well and truly dethroned.
Stan Wawrinka's reign as champion in Monte Carlo comes to an end, and it comes to a dramatic end to Dimitrov dominating from start to finish.
I knew Stanley wasn't probably at his best, but in the same time I feel that I was the cause for that. Because I felt I was playing a really good tennis, broke him early in the first set, so I think I got the momentum really early in the match, so that helped me a lot to go through the match, and then I think after that was pretty easy for me.
Wawrinka's compatriot Roger Federer was next to step onto centre court, looking to avoid another shock and a second Swiss exit of the day against Gael Monfils. The ever-entertaining Frenchman was geared up for this one though. Having clinched the first set, Monfils kept pace in the second and forced the tie-break, which he began in determined fashion.
Good start. Always nice when you can get that first point.
The second seed then conspired to squander a mini-break and conceded the match with an uncharacteristic unforced error. Delight for Monfils. Federer's wait for a title here goes on.
An error-strewn afternoon for Roger Federer, but what a day for Gael Monfils.
I played him, I think, last in Davis Cup, so today, I just work a bit the same tactic, try to be very aggressive and aim a bit more on his backhand, but don't focus too much on his backhand and moving around the court, so I think it works good today.
Next up on the chopping block was third seed Rafael Nadal. Eager to avoid yet another upset against John Isner, the Spaniard took full advantage of some fine margins in the first set tiebreak, snuffing out the American's mini-break. Having saved 2 set points, Nadal took the opener, but that didn't discourage Isner. The US number 1 launched himself right back into the match.
Oh, he's on fire. He's loving every minute right now.
Nadal regrouped and made the decisive break early in the third set. With Isner playing catch-up, there looked only to be one winner.
The 8-time champion moves on to the final 8.
So step forward Novak Djokovic to show the rest how to make it through a third-round match unscathed. The Serb wasted little time asserting his authority over Andreas Haider-Maurer. The world number 1 was brisk in his dispatching of the Austrian. A bagel sealed the deal for the top seed.
Another thoroughly professional performance from Novak Djokovic.
Over on Court des Princes, 4th seed Milos Raonic needed 3 sets to make it past 16th seed Tommy Robredo. The Canadian took his place in the quarterfinals here for the 2nd year in a row. Raonic will now face Thomas Berdych, who came through against Spanish 12th seed Roberto Bautista Agut in 2 sets, 7-6, 6-4. Marin Cilic continued his good record against Jo-Wilfried Tsonga. The 8th seed made it a 4th win against the Frenchman with a 6-3, 7-6 victory. The quarter-final lineup was completed by David Ferrer. He sent French number 1 Gilles Simon packing in 3 sets late into the evening. With the last 8 all confirmed, attention turns to 4 Friday showdowns all on Court Central, minus a couple of big names thanks to some heroics from Gael Monfils and Grigor Dimitrov.